Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Grand Line Gazette. This is CJ right up here. That is Kev. My name is Corey, and this is the one-stop shop for everything One Piece. We talk about One Piece every damn day, and you're damn right, it's Monday, Mugiwara Monday, where we talk about the Straw Hats. This week we are talking about Cat Burglar Nami. I think this is our no one more after this. We just got Chopper after this, and then we're on
Hmm.
to
Yeah.
actual Luffy, which is kind of
Luffy.
crazy. But we're talking about
Yeah.
Cat Burglar. Nami, if this is your first time watching the show, like, subscribe, follow us. Just stay in touch. Write a comment about your favorite, Nami moment or whatever you really feel like. We just need some support right now. We are growing the channel. If you know us from the Overlook, this is our new channel where we'll be uploading all of our One Piece content. We are also live streaming all of our shows. We're live streaming
Oh,
right now.
right
You can
now.
watch the show right
Oh,
now on
let me do
Twitch
that.
at the Grand Line Gazette. So let's get started. Enough of that. Enough of the introductions. If this is your first show, we start by reading off the bio, background of the character. For some of these pre-time skip characters, there aren't as many fights, so it's more theories
Hmm.
and speculation and more appreciation streams. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
But that being said,
bar.
Cat Burglar Nami is the navigator of the Straw Hat Pirates and one of the senior officers of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet, which never really comes into play. Not like the
Not
Titanic captains, which is too
not
small.
yet.
No.
Not yet.
That's true, not yet. She is third member of the crew and the second to join, doing so during the Orange Town arc. She's the adopted sister of Nojiko, and after the two were orphaned and taken in by Bellemere, she's formerly a member of the Arlong Pirates who initially joined the Straw Hats to rob them in order to buy back her village from Arlong and served as a supporting antagonist in the Baratie arc. However, she legitimately joined the Straw Hats, defeated Arlong. Her dream is to make a map of the world. She had a first bounty of 16 million, and after Eni's lobby, it got up to 66 million. So let's talk about pre-time skip Nami. Starting from the very beginning, we see her kind of before Zoro. Like she's just
Yeah,
yeah, she's
kind of.
just kind of hanging out on like the boat, and she kind of runs into him, but she's kind of doing her thing.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I
Um,
mean, she was pretty cool. I mean, early on, her early story was actually really great. It showed more about Luffy to me than it did Nami herself. But
yeah.
Luffy was quick to forgive the betray and quick to like go to her aid, and that is, I mean, that's one of those episodes that we're 1100 deep, and
Kev,
that's one of those early episodes that
Kev,
it's like,
forgive the betrayal.
hey,
Kev,
hey,
no, you off the crew.
Did that come out of his mouth?
No, no,
she's
his
over here
yeah,
stabbing at him
at the very
herself.
beginning.
Sanji's over here kicking our
Yeah.
captain.
This is
Okay.
like our this is like
I'd rather have Sanji kick my captain in the face than a girl who's cutting herself, but go ahead.
this is our big Straw Hat breakdown, so definitely check the previous playlist. We're actually uploading them all on our new channel, the Grand Line Gazette, so the full thing will be there by the end of the month. But this is not our first time saying it, but the pre-time skip backstories are cracked. I'm trying not to cuss. They're cracked, bro. Like these guys, they were going through it, and I think Nami's is like the
Yeah.
pinnacle of that, where it's like
Hmm.
we're showing a theme in One Piece where it's like these characters need help from anybody, but they're not asking for help, and that's the biggest thing about Nami was like she finally asked for help. Like Luffy ain't helping nobody unless you ask him for help. It'll show you like your whole island could go down. He don't care. But if you need his help, he'll be right there.
Yo, I still remember that Momo. He's like, "Man, you gotta ask me. I will let your whole country die, dog." Like, he's like, "You gotta ask me."
But yeah, I think that's like a real big character moment for Luffy. And then when he just kind of crashes in, breaks down Arlong Park, you're like, damn. But this is a Nami episode. I'm sorry, I'm going into
Mhm.
Luffy. Um,
But
but yeah,
with Nami in particular, when she first like ran into Luffy, she was setting him up for failure with the whole buggy thing. Not even when she captured him, just in general, like to throw because she was robbing Buggy, if I'm not mistaken, and then said that Luffy was her captain and everything. Luffy wins that little skirmish real quick, and then she's like, "Oh wow, he is capable. We should form a team." No, I'm good. And Luffy just walks away.
She did give us the map though, then too, like to the Gray Line. So she helped us really big there early on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Um.
I feel like that comes with her though. So it's like one of those things that it's an accessory with Nami. It's like you get all the map stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, very
Yeah.
So
true.
that's why she's here. She's a map
Yeah.
person. But going into like her backstory, I mean, I mean, real briefly before we move on to some of her fights, Arlong, you learn about the fishmen. They do actually they do a lot of like lore building, like world building. Like they mention Arlong, everything way back in Fishman Park. It's like, damn,
And
Arlong
they
Park.
mentioned I they started with Bellemere or Nojiko's like recounting the story or the tale, or Nami's an orphan and Bellemere's a marine, and Bellemere was about to die, but then found a reason to live because of Nojiko and Nami. And then they get to a place where they're all impoverished in Kokoyashi Village because they have to keep paying the whole tithes to the Arlong pirates and I almost said it. Arlong pirates. And then she's going out time and time and time and time again, robbing, getting all scarred up, just so she can buy back her village, only for Arlong to play her in her face. Yo.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is, yeah.
And
Uh,
because of her, she got one of the best pull ups in the story. Help me, Luffy. Of course I will. Yo, let's go. And he got Johnny and my man standing out there. He said, "We're waiting for those guys. You'll see them."
yeah,
That's all because of Nami.
yeah. That like we were saying, like Arlong Park was a pretty powerful like scene in Arc, but yeah, they did do a lot of world building, and they started like kind of. I wonder if like we look at some of those maps from like that arc, if we'll see like any of the islands that they go to later, because they tried to do that in the live action show. I wonder if they did that in the anime at all. But going on to
Mhm.
like I mean, what is her first real fight? Her first real fight is in like Alabasta. Can we say she had anything else before that?
No, not
It's not her
really.
role. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really. But she did go up against what was her name?
It was the
Das
little
Bones. Yeah, the one with the spikes and everything.
yeah. It wasn't what was her name? What was her name?
Irrelevant.
Yeah.
Nami beat her ass.
Well, yeah.
So,
She had the whole spike thing. So I guess let's
hmm
just talk about Nami because she gets a upgrade after this. So at first, when we see her, her weapon is the staff, right?
Mhm.
And then Usopp sees her and he's like, "Hey, I can kind of like fix that up for you a little bit." And he like
hmm
makes,
Climb attack.
yeah, he makes the tempo, and then he mixes the climb attack. So it's like
Yeah.
this whole time, it's like all of her power ups have been going through her staff. Even we're not really going to talk about post time skip in this stream, but we will get to that eventually when we wrap back around on all the other Straw Hats. But uh, even now, Zeus is in her like
Yeah.
I wonder if this is supposed to be like the power pole, the Sun Wukong pole, or if she's just supposed to be like that's just supposed to be like some magic wizard stuff. You know what I mean? I always say people have a role, like a Dungeons and Dragons
Yeah.
role. Like she's obviously like the mage, sorcerer, like weather wizard. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What I really appreciate about Nami and pre-time skip was because she didn't have the weapons, her weapon was her intellect and her cunning.
Yeah,
Like I miss that because she was a legit student in terms of weather patterns and everything. She was able to break it down, and it's because of her understanding that she was even able to use the tempos, whether it's creating mirages, thunderstorms, or anything. And she was really good at that, reading the weather and the stuff around and just knowing exactly what to add. Not so much anymore, though.
yeah. We didn't really talk about this in the Usopp episode. The fact that he made the climb attack. Um,
Yeah.
but what do you? This is something that I wish we did more of with Nami, but it's like the opponents at the level that we're at now wouldn't be fooled. Like I always say, I want to see Mirage Tempo again, but it's like who with observation hockey gonna like lose to Mirage Tempo? Like,
Yeah.
or who with
Not
like,
a single person.
or who that can speed blitz. Like we have so many people that can speed blitz and take out 7 clones at an instant. You know what I mean? Like Nami
Yeah.
better be gone after that. The
And
only thing that's got more powerful is their thunder tempo.
and
Because
the thing with
Zeus.
like the final battle and stuff, like we're still pre-time skip, but her role may just be her faction of crews or whatever, and she has to work well with them. I don't know if she's going to be a great 1v1.
I think
That's just
we
not her.
talked about this
Yeah,
with
I'm
Doc
right there
Hugh.
too with the tone dials, so the lightning
Mhm.
got stronger and stuff.
Yeah,
We talked about this with Doc Hugh, where we were talking about the matchups before, and one of you guys speculated that Doc Hugh would do stuff where he's not fighting one on one, but he's
it's
offering
an
help, aid,
area of
utility, going
effect.
around doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah, I see Nami going a similar route.
I agree.
Yeah, like Nami is a crowd control specialist. Like
Agree.
There you go.
yeah, like split the earth, like make a crater, and then I'm gonna put up some fog so people run into the crater or don't see it like happening or something like that. She's
Yeah,
a support. She's maybe like an evacuation specialist. Like she can help people like get out of the area. If it's burning, she can
yeah.
make water. If they need to run away, she can make cover. You know what I mean?
And
She's
she also got like that Sanji thing where it's like Sanji has a nose in the heat of the moment where it's like this would be the best and most effective play. This is going to help us out a couple plays from now, like how we did at Impel Down or whatever. Not
She's
Impel Down in his lobby,
she's
but
kind of
she just does it with money.
yeah, but I mean I think she's like the mom of the crew. Like I don't think Robin's the mom. She's like the aunt or something like that who could care less.
yeah.
But she's like the mom. She really is the one that cares at the end of the day. She just I guess that's the way she expresses it. But she cares about money more than the crew. I'll say that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
She definitely cares about the crew.
Oh, pre-time skip Nami also has one of my favorite moments where Zoro was asking her for money to go buy swords. He didn't even spend it, but still had to owe her insurance or interest.
Yeah, she used to charge people interest. I used to love that. He's like, he's like,
300%
hey,
interest.
actually, I didn't even use that. It's like, okay, where's the interest though?
That part
That's
cracked me up.
crazy.
Like,
And she
bro,
used that on Zoro for so long to send him out to go do tasks and errands.
like, don't you owe me?
Work off his debt.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, she has moments like that. She has a lot of. She got sick. She was one of the reasons why they had to go find Chopper in the first place. Not even Chopper, but you know, they went up the mountain, ran to Dr. Correa, which because she was sick, and the other two were incapacitated. Uh, I think what else happened in like Little Garden? I guess she hang out with Lily a lot. I guess I thought her and Lily
Vivi.
were good. I'm sorry, yeah, Vivi.
Vivi. Yeah.
Who knows?
Mhm.
But she used to hang out with Vivi a lot. I used to think that her and Vivi were gonna be like a one-two punch, and then we got Robin
Yeah.
instead. And I like the dynamic with her and Robin. I like her dynamic with all the crew members. Like with her and Zoro, it's kind of just like, hey, yeah, we don't like each other, but we work together. So guess what? Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's only so many people that could throw a punch. That's like it's cool.
Yeah.
We need her. She's
Acting
she's
like
not last. Let's just go ahead and say
yeah.
that. So with Zeus, I mean, she's over here trying to take down the S Shark. Like where she's strong, but her job right now is to steer the ship, though. No, or navigate the
Navigate.
ship.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Navigate.
I even thought that too. I was like, she used to steer sometimes, except to chop
Was
the
that
body.
Usopp? Was that Usopp?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what
Yeah.
it was between both of them in my head, so I didn't know.
Yeah, they were all like
Um,
steering, I guess, but it's like, yeah, she navigates, which is still hers is like one of the most tangibly important roles in the crew that you can't tangibly put on an episode and make it interesting. Like you can have a
sure.
sniper, a swordsman, a chef, like A doctor,
Exactly.
They
like,
kind of did that with
there's only so
Long Ring,
many.
Long Island.
Well, yeah, but there's only so many maps we can watch or draw, or so many lines that we can watch or draw.
Right,
She'll
but
be
what I'm
important to
saying,
pinpointing, though.
Yeah.
yeah, but like what I'm saying to your point, where it's like you can't really showcase her navigation skills and how great it was. They kind of tried to do it with Long Ring, Long Island when they had those little whirlpools and she was like going through all that shit. But that's the extent.
Yeah, but it's like we don't need that now. We got Jinbei, so he can like.
Yeah, exactly.
If we get in whirlpools, he can just navigate us out. So it's
Yeah.
like there's no danger on the water.
I mean, it's his
Right,
literal fucking.
right.
It's his literal effing job now. Is to steer the ship.
She'll
Like
Yeah,
that's
the helmsman. But
She did get the log pose, so I mean, she has the triple log pose
100%.
now. Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah,
Before pre-time skip, she got the log pose, so it's showing them all these places.
she didn't even
Spoilers.
know she needed it. She didn't even know she needed it.
Yeah, right. When they went to the Grand Line, they just was like, I guess we're going. Ship.
Yeah, and I
Ship
think it was
approach,
Vivi.
lost.
I think it was Vivi who told her
I thought it was Crocus.
when they was it Crocus?
Either way,
Because yeah, I thought it was Vivi and that dude who was like a king in Brokeworks.
going
That guy.
to Skypiea. I like the moments that she
Yeah.
gets in Skypiea. They mimic one of the Skypiea moments in Whole Cake Island when she's just sitting with Luffy. I like that moment. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, her and Skypiea, she was the one. She was always getting on that like jet ski kind of
Waiver.
thing. She was the waiver. She was always like doing like the most interaction with like the civilians and everything like that. Everybody else,
And she also ran over the beret.
yeah. But it's like
Oh, the white berets. Yeah.
she's
Yeah. Ran him right over because she didn't want to pay.
yeah, but she's like our character that like gets into the mix. That's kind of just like okay in the pre-type skit. She's like okay, so people are telling her what's going on. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sanji's chasing people down, Zoro's lost, Luffy's could care less, Chopper
Luffy.
hiding somewhere, Usopp's watching the ship. Like Robin is like doing research. Like Nami's the one that gets all the info about what the actual city and what's actually going on. But it's like again, just no fights, no real fights until Khalifa in Ennie's lobby, I think. And she has to
think
save.
you're right.
Yeah.
And she saved.
Or she say Sanji
She had to save Sanji.
because Sanji wouldn't fight.
Sanji's been saved by both women on the crew. One he
Yeah.
fought for, the other one he didn't.
And he should have.
But the fact that she did a CP9 agent, like that's what
Yo.
I'm talking about. Use your head, Nami. Use your Mirage
Please.
Tempo. Use your Thunderbolts. Like, figure out that the bubbles are water and freeze them. You know what I'm saying? Like, do all kinds of
Rinse
stuff.
him off. Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
need nothing no more. It's just lightning bolt spam. It's like when you play a Pokemon game when you're a kid, you get thunder. You're oh well, obviously.
It's like, sir, this is a Geodude.
It's like okay, I get it. I get it, Nami.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like we need like something else. And with this new Bavaria stuff, maybe there will be a boost. Maybe there will be
Exactly.
a sorcery boost that she gets. I'm very interested to see how they interact with Zeus.
Or
I'm
it
very
doesn't.
interested to see how Usopp's gonna utilize the knot technology for her next weapon.
That'd be
Or his.
I don't
that'd be
know.
crazy
Usopp
if
says
Usopp did that, but I feel like that's more of a Vegapunk. Can you say it's a Frankie thing?
Yeah.
I mean,
Frankie works
It-
on
it might be a
inanimate
Frankie thing.
objects. Frankie works on
It might be a
inanimate
Frankie
objects
thing.
unless it's him.
what's Usopp
Yeah.
done though? What's
So what?
stop.
Half that
Stop.
Grand Fleet was because of Usopp. If he didn't initially get everybody on their
I'm sorry. Who's Grand Fleet? Who's Grand Fleet?
Straw Hat.
Who's? Oh, my fault. Okay. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't the Usopp Grand Fleet.
You are such a hater. Hey, okay, I'm gonna say this right here. Hey, Chris, remember when he said the Usopp episode? It's like I hate that Usopp just like wants to be a hero, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, favorite show
Yeah.
is Naruto. What does he say every single day? What he wants to, I want to be the hero of the village.
No, you're supposed to be the Hokage, bro.
I've just been waiting. I'm like, so much contradiction. You know?
Hey, different people,
Well,
different opinions. That's it.
Usopp is
That's
he
it.
said, I just relate to people with hair like my own.
It's just easier for me to do that. It's just easier for me to see.
I can see.
But
That's why. Is that why I like Zoro so much? He always hates on the immigrants, bro. Like
You know, you don't
he's
have
always
bangs,
hating
bro.
on
You
the
hate
dark skinned
Sanji.
guys.
yeah, like,
Sanji has bangs, bro.
he's like, why do I like Zoro? Zoro's like Zoro. He's watched every Zoro fight. He's like, go Zoro, go.
It is like,
this is
go, go, go.
this is a
Only.
Nami pre-time skip video. All right, let's bring it back
Yeah,
to Khalifa fight.
yeah.
So like the fact that she beat a CP9 agent, I'm not too crazy about. Now, did she really like beat her? Did she outsmart her? Did she trick her? Now, One Piece is all about this kind of stuff where it's like it doesn't matter how strong you are, you can get caught slipping. People will take advantage of that.
Mhm.
And that's just like one of the
Hmm.
instances, but I'm not too crazy about her beating a CP9 agent. Like Chopper had to straight up transform into a monster. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree. I think it was more of like, hey, let's show them where the Straw Hats are at comparatively now.
They
Is
did
she
that.
beating? Yeah, is she beating Lucci? No,
They
like
did
that's
the power skill. Remember that was the arc
yeah,
they did the power scaling for once.
yeah,
Like this is how strong I am. It's like okay,
yeah,
fine, okay,
Yeah.
exactly.
get
Yeah.
out of here.
So it was like, I think we're all gonna win just because it's the plot.
it's like it's like this is why you're third in command, Jabba.
Yeah.
Like you're just talking, bro.
Let's. I'm gonna just put it like this, dude. If old girl got any other devil fruit, if she would have got Kaku's devil fruit, Nami's not beating her.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, like if she was, if anybody
If she got
was,
literally any other devil fruit,
we have
you
seen
got some soap and bubbles that you can wash away with water.
we have seen a couple of times where Nami, she can't really take punches.
No.
So I am interested to see because she's not a bad fighter. We've seen that in the East Blue where she's kind of she's a bandit. She has to like grapple, get people
Yeah.
off her and
Sh-
stuff like that. She
She's
uses
not a
the
bad
staff to hit
fighter. She's
people.
just a glass cannon.
Yeah. Um, yeah, she definitely needs some sparring. I want to see her in the gym with Zoro. But yeah. Pre-time skip Nami. I mean, we could talk about Thriller Bark. Nothing really happens there for her. Outside
Except for
from
Absalom tries to
Absalom.
marry her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. And you met Wanda. Cool.
Or Lola.
Lola, big mom's daughter. But it's like fight wise,
Yeah.
nothing really happened with her. Nothing really
And she got the
happened.
Viva card. But yeah,
She got the
dude, I'm trying. I'm pulling. I'm trying.
No, you got it. You
I,
got it. Yeah, I'm gonna let. Yeah, you trying to wrap up the show? You got it.
Oh, okay, cool. Through Bark.
I mean, with Area is
I
the
guess
only thing.
Yeah, but then that's
I,
we've been putting all that at post time skip after
No,
the
with Area is pre-time skip.
Oh no, I mean for all like the characters we've been talking about
Gotcha,
the
gotcha,
Kuma drop off in the post time
yeah.
skip one. So,
gotcha,
um,
gotcha.
but yeah, that being said, I mean we don't really got too much. I mean she has character interactions obviously, but nothing of like note that we're gonna be like, hey, this is it. You know what I mean? This is Nami. But what do you guys think? How do you guys feel about Nami's pre-time skip capabilities? Do you think she could be doing more with her specific climb attack abilities? How do you feel about her role in the story? This video we're talking about like Usopp. We're talking about
Hey, that's what One Piece does
Luffy,
for you.
everything but Nami. But we will be back next week for our last straw hat before Luffy. We are doing Tony Chopper. So check us out, like, subscribe, and we will be back tomorrow for Titanic Tuesday. We will be
Gang.
talking about Luffy.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. And we will cut this, and then bam, we will. Actually, I could probably stop recording.